Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Billy Burns is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Rizzo in foul ground. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, D. Gordon coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Young Jr.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a swing and a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Neil Walker. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So digging in now, Danny Valencia. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And Hayward has a base hit. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Kendrys Morales, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season.
First baseman number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. High in the air out to center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the third out. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Young is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So he got him swinging. Wilson Contreras becomes out number 2 this inning. Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game. He certainly hasn't been the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now at the plate, Erasmo Ramirez.
Leading off for
9-1-2 due up.
Number 31, Erasmo
into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez coming on. Oh, and he botches it. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Young Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big. Michael Brantley will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. The 0-1 on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And he'll get in there safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. One run is scored. And a second run is across. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding into the box, Kendrys Morales. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, now the pitch. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Martinez. And that ends the inning. Settling in now, Jose Quintana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching, and now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
Gordon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they're
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hayward coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Striding in, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Erasmo Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared right back over the mound. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have Tyler Chatwood is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Billy Burns will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Outside and low, 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This one's flared out toward left. Gamble moving in. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And they get the force for the second out. Ready for another chance. Michael Brantley. Right, 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And there's ball 2 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Anthony.
Into the windup
Rizzo.
and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Neil Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Mariners, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Carlos Ruiz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Addison Russell.
To third. Valencia is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler Chatwood. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Chatwood, number 30, Sean Shea.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Steve Cishek is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, and there's 1 away.
Pitcher number 31.
Digging in once again, Erasmo Ramirez getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Outside, that's a ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 delivery. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ben Gamble becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Martinez.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs,
Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Ready once again, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded to third. Lamb is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Seattle,
here's Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Neil Walker. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Wilson Contreras.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Second baseman number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Addison Russell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Danny
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Up next
digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. At the plate, Carlos Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hayward has a read on it. One down. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Erasmo Ramirez. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. Another one sent foul. Soft liner to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Ryan Dunsing.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Ryan Dunsing. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Albert Almora will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ben Gamble. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some danger.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb ranging into the outfield, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gamble ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Valencia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hard liner toward short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Kendrys Morales. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's strike 3. So we'll see. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Lifted in the air to center. Burns is there. 1 away. So striding forward now, Jake Lamb. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The catcher, number 40.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Burns. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
8 runs on
Yeah, there's absolutely
hits.
no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.